What is up guys, it's Cal, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the rank 7 Brawlers Guild fights. So we did it guys, we finally did it, we're at the end of the Brawlers Guild, and in this rank we do see some familiar faces. I think every boss in this rank has been in the Brawlers Guild before. But anyways, my item level as of recording this is 407. Now I would say that if your item level is fairly high, then you can ignore some of these mechanics, but all the bosses, or at least most of them, have a one-shot mechanic. So anyways, let's get started with the rank 7 Brawlers Guild fights. The first fight of rank 7 in the Brawlers Guild is the Hyper Mega Mecha Seagull X9000. Now this guy has been, or it's a bird, Seagull, has been in the Brawlers Guild before, and he has a few abilities. So he has an ability called Binding Peck, which if he uses it on you, it's not interruptible, but it will disorient you. He also throws out these trees, it looks like, these trees that shoot out lasers from the sides of them, called Mecha Treagull. Now, since my pet was doing much of the tanking, all the trees really spawned in melee range, which was lucky for me. But you want to make sure you don't get hit by those lasers because they hurt a lot. And then there's also these bees that spawn, Mecha Beagle. They have about half as much as health as the boss, so I would ignore killing them. You just want to get away from them. So don't worry about killing the bees because they have half the health that the boss has. And then there's a bunch of seagulls that spawn that I would just AoE down with the boss Seagull because they would rack up in damage against my pet a bit. But yeah, those are all the abilities. None of them are interruptible, so you just have to take him out. Yeah, there's the disorient right there that he ended up using on me. And yeah, so once you get past all those obstacles, my pet's about to die. My pet died. 24k left. Rest my pet. Use that kill command, and that's the entire fight. The second fight is Fran and Rido. It's a hobgoblin and a goblin. Now this is probably the I think easiest fight in rank 7. So you see there's two enemies you have to kill. There is Fran, who is the little goblin, and then Rido, who is the hobgoblin. Now you want to kill Rido first, the big hobgoblin, because if you kill Fran first, Rido becomes enraged and will kill you, or he does a lot of damage at least. So kill Rido first and then Fran, and there's just a bunch of dynamite that's thrown around that you want to dodge. He also uses this ability called a goblin device, which spawns a bunch of mines in melee range that you of course want to dodge, so melee, watch out for that. And yeah, it's just jumping around, dodging everything. So kill Rido first, then Fran, and that's the fight. Fight to number 3 in rank 7 is Blackmane, who I definitely recognize from Brawlers Guild before. I think he may have been introduced in the last one. But this is probably the first fight in the Brawlers Guild where I actually died to multiple times. I died to, I think, like twice, at least. Anyways, there's just a one-shot mechanic in here. See all these fuses that go towards these cannons? They move at different speeds. Once they reach the cannon will go off, and you will die if the cannonball hits you. And it immediately fires as soon as the fuse reaches it. So you want to stand on a fuse that's going slower than the fuses to your right and left, really. So you're not standing in line of sight of a cannon where the fuse is about to go off, because if that happens, as I mentioned, you will instantly die. And I think you're about to see right here, yeah, see all these fuses around me kind of just like went kapoof, so I turtled, and the cannonball went through the turtle because I am good like that. And yeah, so invulnerabilities do work against the cannonballs. Keep that in mind if you ever get stuck in a pickle. But yeah, stand on the fuses that move slower than the rest, and that's the entire fight. So the final fight of rank 7 and the final fight of the Brawlers Guild is Overwatch, obvious reference to Overwatch, and we have some 3 characters here which are obvious references to characters in Overwatch. So you want to start off on Hudson and take down his shield thing, and just do enough damage to him to take that shield down. Hudson is obviously a reference to Winston, and then after that you want to focus Dupree, an obvious reference to McCree, because he casts High Noon, and if he gets that off you instantly die. So you want to DPS him down before High Noon gets off. And let's see, Hudson does an ability called Tesla Cannon, which you want to interrupt. It's just like a straight, like a kind of dot amount of damage. He's doing it on my pet right now. I don't bother to interrupt it because I just want to get Dupree down. Now Dupree's about to die here, so then I switch to Hudson and I take him out. Now Stuff Shrew does 2 abilities, so all these red circles that you see that are going around, he throws out. He also does this ability called Maniacal Laugh, which ended up killing me at one point in this fight. So when he casts Maniacal Laugh, you want to get away from him because it will do a ton of damage to you. It's like 6 yards, so not very far. You just want to get at least 6 yards away from him. So dodge the red swirls on the ground that come from Stuffed Shrew. Get away from his maniacal laugh thing when he casts it, so like right to there. And I focus Hudson down second, which you can do, I guess. And now I'm on Stuffed Shrew, which I don't think I mentioned, but Stuffed Shrew is, of course, a reference to Junkrat. The names aren't similar, but all the explosives and maniacal laugh sort of thing is kind of obvious right there. So we're taking Stuffed Shrew down. I did get pretty close in that Berserk timer, but yeah, that's the entire fight. That's the entire rank 7 of the Brawlers Guild, and that is the entire Brawlers Guild. So there we have it. We have reached rank 7. We got the achievement Brawler for Azeroth, and yeah, so there we go. If you found this video helpful at all to you, feel free to leave a like on it. If the series was helpful to you, you can leave a like on it, sub to the channel for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next video.